Barbers are out here trying to charge $400 for haircuts now.
His wife surprised him and paid for $100 for this birthday haircut. Was it worth it?
Y'all heard him.
$400. I genuinely don't know what's crazier. That a barber would even think to charge that amount of money. And
a top-notch barber. He's really looking out for you.
Or the fact that there are men actually paying that amount for a haircut.
I looked at your work. Your work is dog shit, yeah?
$83.99. Okay, here's a top birthday.
Especially at a time when most people are just trying to survive in this economy.
The motherfucking bank just charged me money because I don't have enough money in the bank. I can't even afford being broke.
We're talking about inflation, the shaky job market, layoffs everywhere, the cost of living continuously going up, and people literally just struggling to pay rent, to buy groceries, to put gas in their cars. And barbers out here charging a credit card payment for a lineup and a car note for a fade. That is insanity. But I'm Jew. Welcome to the channel. Please like and share the video. Don't forget to sub. Now, let's get into it.
His wife surprised him and paid for $100 for this birthday haircut. Was it worth it?
Y'all heard him.
No, we're not.
All the time. Nothing.
This man is using every product and technique possible to justify that $400. But it's only so many ways you can cut hair or shave a head, and none of those ways justify $400. Steamer? Everything.
You already did this yourself recently, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I didn't know I was coming here.
Do you want to lower your eyebrows?
Yeah, you can.
I've never done that in my life. Do dudes do that? You lower your eyebrows? I've never even had a barber ask me that before. I guess that's what $400 gets you. I guess it's turned into a spa treatment because I was about to say just that haircut alone was not nowhere near worth $400 at all. Maybe 50, 60 when you remove all the extra steam and all that stuff that was unnecessary. But $400? That man is using every technique possible. How long is his appointment? This is one person. This has to be like 2 hours.
Retiming every pass, and dietitians dial in balance.
You want me to get the frizzies or lower it at all? No? No.
Don't spray me with no Creed. I will go take my $400 that I saved from not getting a $400 haircut and go buy my own Creed.
Listen, it's called Connect Team, and it's insane. I don't do schedules or timesheets manually anymore. And it works? Oh, like you wouldn't believe.
You better enjoy it. It was $400. Now look, is this a good haircut and lineup? Yeah, sure, it is. But paying a car note for a haircut that's gonna last 2 weeks, even if you do that once a month, you're gonna be broke, dog. For $400, you're shaving and exfoliating my gooch too, big dog. Come on. How long is this session? Right, and that's my next question. How often does he need this kind of treatment? These barbers are trying to give you a spa day, dog. Just give me my cut. Exactly. I'm trying to be in and out as quick as possible. If I wanted a spa, I would go to the spa. Just give me my haircut. That's a haircut and facial. I pay $200 max. I've never gotten a facial. For $400 just sounds outrageous for what he just got. You could go get a whole entire spa day for like $150. Had the barber hired a hoe to finish him off, still too much. Barbering, 10%, spa, 90%. That definitely was a spa treatment and not a regular haircut. I will have to say he did everything possible to charge $400. He did. He used every technique, every ointment he had, everything to justify that. But unless that haircut lasts a whole month, which it don't, your hair starts growing back immediately, I wouldn't pay that much. I have to say respect to the barber for exhausting every effort to get his money's worth, though, which leads back to the ever-increasing price of a haircut conversation. I said this before, but I absolutely grew out my hair because my barber's price kept going up. We started at like 30 and I tapped out at like $55. I just wouldn't pay more than that. And it kept going up in $5 increments every time I would come back to get a haircut. So I got me some clippers. I started shaping up my hair on my own, grew it out, and it's where it is now. Because I just couldn't justify paying $55, $60 for a haircut. I get that's the price. I get everything else goes up. So in order for barbers to get a raise, their price goes up. But I just couldn't do that. It's been a constant conversation now about how much barbers are charging and how many people are tapping out because they just don't want or can't. They can't afford to pay that much for a haircut every 2 weeks.
Okay, let me tell y'all something. If your barber's charging you $50, $60, even $70 in 2025, and he's a top-notch barber, he's really looking out for you because you do not understand the amount of attention to detail, the skill, the judgment, the 10,000 hours it takes to become a master barber that go into cutting that hair in a 30 to 45 minute window and being perfect with it. That is just like Anthony Edwards going out there and scoring. Or 45 points night after night after night, going 80% from the three-point line, when the game's on the line, hitting every free throw and not fouling out. When you're a barber, you cannot mess up.
This is clearly barber propaganda. Barbers mess up all the time. As a matter of fact, it's very rare to get a haircut where there isn't some type of mess up, whether that's a corner too far back, the beard not being perfectly symmetrical or aligned on both sides. There are a million little things that barbers can and do mess up on all the time. No barber is out here like an architect with measurements, making sure everything is perfect. That doesn't happen. He's out here just doing barber propaganda again to justify these price increases that we all see.
On that line, that client's never coming back. If I take too much off the top, that hair is just not going to grow back immediately. So paying $70, $80, it's a lick, because if you go to a doctor, the doctors with the most skill in the world, the most skilled technicians in their field, they're charging you $1,000 per session, and a barber's only charging you $80. And the time that it takes to gain that skill, you're getting blessed.
My man just compared going to the barber for 30 minutes the same as going to a doctor. A doctor. For an ailment or for a problem, that a doctor is actually responsible for doing something involving somebody's health. That is the craziest comparison ever.
Just literally have to let another client walk out the door. He came in asking for a skin drop fade. And like I said, to me, those are the most time-consuming haircuts. So I need full price for that. Even though it is a haircut, But I told him 50 straight up. And then he was like, oh, that's too much. I said, well, the most I could do is take $5 off. I'll do it for 45. Then he was like, no, it's okay. And I gave him another chance. I said, if you pick something else, I could go a little bit lower.
So now he got to pick a whole different haircut.
Nah, that's all right. Yeah, sometimes you just...
Him saying he gave somebody that came into his barbershop to get a haircut another chance with a $5 discount from $50, or him completely changing his haircut is hilarious.
Gotta let shit go. Yeah, you trying to get me to knock too much off my value of work, bro. Like, I can't do it. I'm sorry.
If this is how barbers are moving, you guys are gonna have to start clocking in for real. Because
Bro owns his own barbershop, has for the longest. There are legit expenses that barbers have to worry about and pay. But justifying $50 haircuts and up, I just think is insanity. Especially when we all remember when haircuts were $15, $20. Then they went up to $25. But for like the standard price that barbers are asking for now to be $50 is just crazy to me. And there are other barbers like these social media barber influencers now that want to charge $100 for haircuts.
I don't fucking understand how there's barbers that are still not charging $100 knowing their worth. You're not selling haircuts. You're selling confidence. That's what it is. Confidence. I charge $100. I'm selling an experience and I'm selling confidence to them. That's why
I said it once and I will say it again. These barbers nowadays, have lost their fucking minds. They're some of the biggest scammers of all time. Because what do you mean that you charging clients $100? Then, gang, I looked at your work. Your work is dog shit, gang.
83.99. Okay, yes, that's happy birthday.
Apparently you can go from 0 to a complete site in just a single prompt with Wix Harmony. I don't know if this is going to be possible. Or vibe coding meets drag and drop freedom.
Like you might have trimmed up in the back or you gave him a taper. But that work is not $100 worthy, gang. Only time I'm spending $100 on a haircut is if it's a house call. I'm not spending $100 for no regular ass cut, gang.
He was spitting nothing but facts. And this is why a lot of barbers are going broke.
Oh, well, we knew this was gonna happen. All right, so they say barbers are losing money because they're not getting no clients. $412 million. $412 because because they want to charge $100 for a fucking fade. 70 to 100. We knew this was gonna happen. Y'all charging $100 for a fucking fade, bitch. I'm not rich.
Who can honestly afford to pay that unless you get one haircut a month and just be super scruffy in between the haircuts? For the barber charging $100, I wonder if that includes the beard. Do you still got to pay an extra $20 to get your beard trimmed up? Yeah, if you're cutting a celebrity like Kai paying $100 for a haircut, but expecting regular 9 to 5 workers to be able to pay that for a haircut is unsustainable.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, dude. I get it. If you gotta fly out, shit like that, then you charge that type of price. You know what I'm saying? But nigga, a fade? Fuck no. I'm just really sitting there learning how to cut their own shit because they don't want to go to the barbershop. Make it make. Sense.
Barbers are crying right now, man, because business is starting to slow down, man. The internet and TikTok got a lot of these barbers thinking, bro, that they could really charge, bro, $50, bro, $60, $100 a head. Yeah, man, that's what TikTok did, man, to the barbers, bro. Had these people thinking, man, that they were something outside of a freaking barber, man. Don't we remember who y'all were? We remember who y'all were, bro.
Keep in mind, men get their hair cut at least twice a month. There are some people that go 3 times a month. They get a haircut, shape up, haircut. But you can't do that at $100 per cut.
And you know what? I'm happy that people, man, are starting to sharpen up. Be like, I'm not going to be spending $60 a week on a haircut, man. Like, are you crazy? Listen, no barber should make more than $30 a haircut, bro. Period. If people want to tip, let them tip. But no barber should ever charge more than $30, bro, for a haircut.
I completely forgot about the tip. I, just like most men, do tip their barber $5, $10 extra dollars. So if you're charging $60 to $100 for a haircut and still expecting the tip on top of that, nah. I think we can all just flat out agree $400 for a haircut is still a big no for just about everybody. But that's also the same for $100